Imagine a country once the envy of Latin America on the brink of total collapse. Its economy in tatters, its people in despair, and its political system crumbling faster than anyone could comprehend. This isn't a dystopia novel, this is Argentina, in late 2001, experiencing a political earthquake so profound it saw 5 presidents in less than 2 weeks. But to understand this incredible saga, we need to rewind a bit. You see, for years, Argentina had tethered its peso to the US dollar, a policy designed to curb hyperinflation. But by the late 1990s, this convertibility plan became a straitjacket. Exports became too expensive, debt soared, and the country was spiraling into a deep recession. Eventually, international lenders started demanding painful austerity measures. By December 2001, the situation was critical under President Fernando de la Rúa. To prevent a complete bank run, the government imposed what became known as the Corralito, a freeze on bank accounts, severely limiting cash withdrawals. For ordinary Argentinians, this was the final straw. Their life savings were trapped. What began as peaceful cacerolazos, the rhythmic banging of pots and pans, quickly escalated into massive, furious protest. People demanded answers, their money, and an end to political corruption. On December 19th and 20th, the protests turned violent. Police clashed with demonstrators, and tragically, dozens of people were killed. The pressure was unbearable. Facing widespread civil unrest, with his government losing control and the economy in freefall, President Fernando de la Rúa resigned on December 20th, 2001, dramatically leaving the presidential palace by helicopter. And so began the whirlwind. Following the resignation of Fernando de la Rúa, his interim successor, Ramón Puerta, the head of the Senate, took office. But within just 2 days, overwhelmed by the chaos and unwilling to take on the impossible task, he resigned on December 22nd. Congress then elected Adolfo Rodríguez Sá, a provincial governor. He promised to default on the national debt, a bold, almost desperate move, and surprisingly, he was initially met with some optimism. But his brief administration faced internal party strife and continued protests. After just 7 days, he too resigned on December 30th. With no clear constitutional successor, President Eduardo Camaño, the Speaker of the House of Deputies, stepped in as interim president on December 30th. However, his role was simply to call for a new presidential assembly. Finally, on January 1st, 2002, after intense negotiations and recognizing the need for stability, Congress elected Eduardo Duhalde. He would ultimately serve for over a year and a half, guiding Argentina through the worst of its crisis, though the road was long and difficult. 5 presidents, 11 days. This incredible period in Argentina's history wasn't just a political anomaly. It was a raw, unfiltered demonstration of what happens when economic policies fail, when public trust erodes, and when a nation's social fabric frays under immense pressure. The crisis left deep scars, but also forged a stronger collective memory of resilience. Argentina's 5 presidents remains a potent cautionary tale, a stark reminder of the fragile balance between governance, economy, and the will of the people. Thanks for watching. What do you think about Argentina's unprecedented crisis? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this historical deep dive fascinating, please like, share, and subscribe for more overlooked stories from the past.